It's the NFL Sports Giants Stadium here in Foxborough. Massachusetts, the Patriots senators to this, as always, sold-out crowd. Set to go head-to-head with Cam Newton and the New England Patriots. Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. And that one will bounce out of the back. The end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the safe. Boy, tennis make me live. I'ma run to the bed until we all up in buckets. With the footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.
James White's first carry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, New England.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Flushed out right. He's got it to James White. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. From the gun, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Again, Newton. He'll drop it underneath to White, and they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Patriot
from the red zone now, Newton. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. To the air again, Newton. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
The 1-yard line.
And they will run it with Michelle. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Ball carrier.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They'll try and run with Harris. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Damian Harris taking it in. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
It is good.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll throw from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
In your face.
Second and 10. Newton again. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. On first down, Newton. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On second down, Michel. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 25. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 7, Newton eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Patriots.
From the 50, Newton. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Demir Bird, 50 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distribute.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
A gain of 6 there on first. Throwing again on second down. Newton. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And that will be incomplete as well.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Throwing again is Newton. Flushed out right. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd and 5. Newton throwing again. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Patriots.
Now Newton on first down. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
At the 14-yard line.
To throw again on second down, Newton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock down and go to the locker room.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Newton. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy, one for the sake, boy, till there's nothing left. I'm a run to the bed until we have a
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chance. We'll see if they can get the score. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing is Newton. This is White on the screen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
From the gun, Newton dancing to his left. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
21. Patriots 18.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Newton, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
The Patriots.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Catch is made by Herring. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. N'Keal Herring. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. On for the extra point is Folk. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Good. Makes the score Patriots 25, Patriots 21.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They had that lead, looked pretty comfortable in the first half. Maybe got a little bit overconfident because that's gone now.
Almost takes us back to being kids, doesn't it? Because I know at some point your dad did the exact same thing mine did.
Okay.
It's okay to be confident, son, but overconfident, that's not a good thing. And that's maybe what we saw here. They thought they had this thing in hand, had full control, and guess what? They've got to find a way to get back to where they were before.
You think Papa Davis and Papa Gordon would get along?
I think they'd get along just fine. And you know something? They'd still be giving us advice.
Absolutely. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Newton now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 21. A gain there of 21 yards. A play fake to Michelle, now Newton. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Play action. It's Newton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Patriots take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Eluding the pressure right. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. From the gun, Newton, and he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Newton. On the left side, a catch by White. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Newton on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
15-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton. That's complete right around the 8. And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Newton. He completes it right side to White. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Newton to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Now it's Newton. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Newton. To Michelle on the screen. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brandon Copeland in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brings up 3rd down.
And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Newton got his man. That's Harry. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. From the red zone now, Newton. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Throwing again is Newton. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss. Probably thinking they got to be careful not to force anything here in overtime. This is 3rd and a mile right now. Operating from the gun. Newton going for it all. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball. With a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton, throw left side, complete. That's White. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Newton flushed out right. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
He was brought down.
Michelle on an island by himself in the backfield, 2nd and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
For the Patriot field goal, a 20-yard attempt.
And Folk's kick is good. And we are tied once again here in the overtime session. Both teams swapping field goals on their respective first drives of overtime. So now, you know the drill. It's on to old school sudden death.
Yeah, it sounds exciting, doesn't it? Can I be a little bit of Dennis Downer here, though? That drive, able to go that far, yet they had to kick the field goal to keep playing. You would have thought maybe, could they punch it in and we can end it?
We get more free football.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Come on.
I'm back upbeat again. Forget the Downer stuff.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The situation is simple. It is sudden death from here on out. We had 2 stops defensively. The next score, whatever it is, wins this game.
I can't wait to see how the defense decides to play this, because knowing that the next point you give up lose the game for you, I expect them to be more aggressive, not just play a normal situational defense, but go after them, attack them a little bit, because otherwise the offense is just trying to find their way to get downfield and kick a field goal. Don't sit back and wait for them to make their plays. I think the defense needs to go after them.
Charles Davis says maybe they go aggressive. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. They find some open field here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
With the score still tied.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. On the ground, Michel able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Newton. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Michel, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. He's 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
1st down, Patriots.
1st down, here's White. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle made.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk. This to win it in overtime. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the defense as they'll burn their final one here and let that kicker stay out and think about it a bit more. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. On the ground, this is Michel. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters with